My beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm gonna be doing a update. I missed you guys, but I'm gonna be doing an update as to where I have been and what's been going on, and yada yada skip. Probably not really focused on makeup too much because I do have on these little lashes, and baby, trying to clean them lately has been a hassle. But let's go ahead and get started. Girl, I'm gonna try to hurry up and can y'all see? Okay. I'm gonna try to hurry up and get my makeup done before my ex comes over here and start pissing me off. Because I know he's in a mood, and hell, I'm in a mood too. So I actually am literally maybe a day, like I still feel it today, but I kind of function through my pain today. I think I have a kidney infection or either like a gallbladder infection or whatever. It was so bad that I had to go to the hospital on Tuesday. Like I said, I normally have like a very high pain tolerance, and so I thought I was just gonna be able to fight through it. It started maybe like Monday with chest pain, which y'all know it might just because my fat and I need to lose some damn weight. It's difficult out here in these streets, but it might be because of that. But I started having chest pains, and then girl, it went to my back, and I wound up going to the urgent care, and yeah, girl, that's a whole nother issue in the damn self. So if you don't know, now you know. Your girl actually has a job. I secured a position, and that's what I was telling y'all. Like, I knew that it was a possibility that I was gonna get a girl, and then when I showed up to the interview, I was like, oh yeah, the job is definitely mine, because when I showed up, the candidate before me, I happened to see her out in the parking lot, and baby girl had on a maxi dress, and I was like, oh yeah. Oh, yep, that's not how you show up to the interview, especially when you're gonna be supporting people on this level. So kind of knew I had it in the bag, but thank God I had it in the bag, and all of the perks and stuff, everything worked out the way that it should. So yeah, but there's that. But anyway, I started on Thursday. I was good. Got through the week, and then that Monday when I went to go in, I started having chest pains, and I had a crab boil on Sunday, so I was like, oh, maybe it's because of the crab boil or whatever. And again, I have a high pain tolerance. I was just like, I'm just gonna, thug it out. It'll be fine. Girl, I got home, and then Tuesday I woke up at like 4 in the morning with like excruciating back pain. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna pop me some meds. What's going on? I've been drinking my water. I drink, I think, half a gallon a day. So I didn't know what the hell was going on. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna just go. And besides, it's too soon for me to be like calling out of work. I was like, I don't want her to think, because she said the last person that was in a position, they just kind of played around or whatever. So I was like, I don't want her to think I'm playing around. Like, so I just tried to stay there. I was packing. I was putting like, what do you call that? I was popping those Advil probably like every 4 hours, because girl, yeah. Yeah. I'm using the Rebel Honey palette today. Again, I'm gonna go kind of light because yeah, these little falsies, honey, ugh, I don't like them. But it gets the job done in the morning, like especially if I'm rushing, which normally I am, because I only got an hour on the clock before I head out. So it just kind of, allows me to have lashes without actually having to put them on every single day. But anyway, Tuesday afternoon could not come fast enough. Is this him? Is he at my door? Oh God, I hope not. I hope you don't come over here bothering me today. I'm not in the mood. But anyway, I get home Tuesday after being there, and I was just like, I feel really fucked up, but I think I'm gonna be able to make it. Girl, I take out the heating pad, and I'm just kind of laying there. My ex is like, I'm on my way to come check on you. I'm like, okay, whatever. I had popped another Advil like maybe 4 hours prior, so I was like, I'm just gonna lay down. Girl, I don't know what the happened, but it seemed, I can't cuss no more. It's not to bleep all out. Damn. There goes the neighborhood. Anyway, but I was like, I don't know, I just don't feel like myself. But that heating pad, baby, it intensified the pain in my back. Like normally it kind of relieves it, but baby, when I say that it was intensified, oh honey, it was intensified. So I was like, this not gonna work. So I wound up taking myself to urgent care. My ex met me up there. This lady at this urgent care, y'all, I went up there another time with my daughter, and I had told her, like, because y'all know I'm a Google doctor. I Google everything. So I had told her what I thought it was with my daughter, and then she was like, yeah, that's what it is. So then this time, this kind of made me, like, question it a little bit, because I told her what I thought I had. Again, I was like, I think it may be a kidney stone. Girl, she came back and was like, yeah, it's a kidney stone. Like, but at this point, I'm like, girl, I'm the doctor, basically, because I just tell you what the hell it is, and then you be like, yeah. So anyway, she prescribed me some pain medicine, like with Tylenol, with codeine, girl. But then that was a damn issue, because with this job, my insurance starts day one, but I didn't have no insurance card. So then trying to get all my prescriptions, I wound up having to pay everything out of pocket, girl, until I can bill the insurance when my insurance cards get here or whatever. So that was a whole damn debacle. But anyway, she prescribes it, and so I went up there, got it immediately. Like, I'm still, oh my gosh, like, I'm in so much pain or whatever. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go up here and grab the prescription. I grabbed the prescription, come back home thinking I'm about to take this codeine and pass out. Girl, no. I took the medicine, and mind you, I don't take no drugs, honey. I don't take no drugs. I don't take no medicine. Like, I be pretty good for the most part. So I take it, girl, and when I told you that my symptoms intensified, girl, they intensified. I would normally do this with the shade white, but I don't know where it is. And baby, like I told you, I'm trying to rush before he get up here and start me. But anyway, my ex is like, well, just let the meds kick in, you know, maybe they ain't kicked in or whatever. So I'm like, okay, you right. So I waited maybe like 2 hours, and girl, when I say that pain shot through my girl, I thought I was about to die. I thought I was going to die, girl. So I was like, okay, let me go to the emergency room. Went to the emergency room, was there all night, didn't come back until like 3 in the morning. Shout out to my ex for staying with me and being by my side and just making sure that the doctors did what they supposed to do. Girl, we ran like several tests. They were like, everything came back normal. And that's the other thing too. The lady at the urgent care was like, oh, you got blood in your urine. And I was like, there's no way. I told her, I was like, you know, my cycle's about to come on, but y'all freaking, your nurse had me go into this restroom and told me to, you know, put a sample in a cup and then just leave it there. Well, as I'm walking out, you had another lady walk in that was not a nurse. I ain't never been to no little thing like that. And they didn't have one of those little cabinets where you could set it in and, you know, the nurses grab it on the other side. No. So I'm like, normally the nurse will come in and grab my sample before she lets another patient in. No. So I told her, I'm like, I think y'all might have mixed up my samples, because even still, girl, that whole experience was out of this world. They let my ex in the back, because my ex had drove up there. He was driving up there. I had already made it because, girl, it was an emergency. So he drove up there after me. Girl, they let him in with no ID or nothing. Nathan, girl. Again, because I don't feel like doing too much, I'm going to just take this color and just apply that to my lid. I don't know how that's going to work out, but we're going to see. But yeah, so she wound up telling me I had urine in my sample, but as she's telling me that, the nurse come in and was like, oh, we mixed up this paperwork with that paperwork, which made me not very confident in y'all's skill set. It made me feel like you just have mixed up my samples, right? And that's what I told her. I'm like, I think y'all mixed up my samples. I don't think that's my urine or whatever. She's like, no, it is. Like, we're good, da-da-da. So when I went to the emergency room, they like, girl, it ain't no freaking blood in your urine. Like, there's no blood in your urine. We don't have any of that. And everything came back normal. The only thing that didn't come back normal was your cardiac levels. I guess your cardiac levels should be between a 300 and 500. My cardiac levels were at a 800, right? So they thought that, oh my goodness, maybe she's having a heart attack. So we started doing all of these scans and everything. And then the scans came back normal. So they couldn't figure out what the hell it was. He's like, the only thing that I could think of is that it may be a kidney infection. So when they said it was a kidney infection, he's like, I'm going to prescribe you some antibiotics and yada yada skip and get you on your way. So I was like, okay. So I started taking the antibiotics, girl, and I have been on them. This is my 4th day. Today is the only day that I felt like, yes, I'm still in pain, but I'm able to get up. Like, the pain is manageable, right? So that's why I'm here talking to y'all today. But that is what has been going on. Then, girl, the emergency room tried to call me back and tell me, oh, well, we just want you to know that we didn't mix up your samples, but the machine that we do use is man-made, so it could possibly have made a mistake. Ma'am, which one is it? Either my urine it's got blood in it or it don't. Like, what the hell? Girl, I'm never coming back to you. I'm never coming back to you, ever. And then she's like, well, I asked the lady at the front desk, and the lady at the front desk said that they didn't mix up your samples. I don't give a damn what them damn ladies said. Are you going to admit to a huge mistake? Girl, I'm not. What the hell? I don't care nothing about what them ladies is telling you. So, girl. But yeah, I've had a kidney infection, but I don't even know if it's a kidney infection. Honestly, I feel like it might be a little gallbladder infection. Child, when I tell y'all that getting old is not for the weak, me and my ex was just laughing about that because literally I feel like I've had more things go wrong with me than he has, and he's 16 years older than me. So it's like, girl, let me start taking better care of myself. This is crazy. The lady I worked for, she was telling me, she's like, you know, it could be your body is just stressed out. Like, you may not think that you're under stress, because I'm like, girl, I'm good. You know, hell, I was stressed out when I ain't had no damn job, but now, baby, I am good. She's like, yeah, no, it just may be stress. Like, you don't feel it, but your body feels it. And so all of the changes that you've had go on within like the last month, maybe that's what it is. And I'm like, you know what? It could be. But then, girl, in the midst of all of that, baby, in the midst of all my pain and all my tribulations, I freaking start my cycle. I'm like, girl, this ain't gonna work for me. What type of living is this? That I'm going through Halo, and here I am starting my cycle, girl. And then on top of that, I still gotta be a damn parent, because y'all know them children ain't going nowhere. So they just, you know, sitting around just arguing all damn day, and they argue loud enough for me to hear it. And it's like, can you please just go in your room? Like, I don't understand. Y'all don't like each other, but y'all refuse to go in y'all room and be away from each other. So y'all just sit here in the hallway and just bicker all day. Like, girl. And I know y'all probably like, oh, all right, we still don't feel like you should quit your job. Da da da. Well, Jesus had something else lined up for me, because tell me why. I was looking at the paperwork for the girl that they terminated or whatever, and I don't wish termination on nobody, so I'm not, you know, relishing in her being terminated. But what I am gonna say is that I quit on the 21st. This lady got terminated on the 22nd. Like, what a coinky dink, you know? What a damn coinky dink that I quit my job on the 21st, and the very next day that door opened. Ain't that crazy? Jesus works in mysterious ways. And besides that, and I told you I'm not gonna sit up here and talk about it, but let me just tell y'all, they have been crumbling like London Bridge since left. Has been hitting the damn fan. I left at the exact right time, because been coming out ever since I left without me having to do anything. But you know, I still got a source. I keep my ears to the streets. Still got a source. And they let me know. Everything been coming out. It's been coming out. And let me just say, there was a rhyme and a reason as to why I was being overlooked. Just gonna play that. I'm just gonna leave it there, and you can read in between the lines. Okay, you are still out and you're looking for a job. Lord, I am praying for your strength, because I'm telling y'all that last week almost took me out. And I think it was more so because not that I was worried about it financially. I do think I had my little PTSD from being homeless kind of crept in a little bit, but I think it was more so your girl was alone with my thoughts, you know. And normally I am able to just kind of, you know, keep on trucking and keeping myself busy by working, but I don't really have time. Like, when people be like, oh my goodness, you went through so much, how do you not deal with it? Girl, because I don't have time to think, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm always doing something. And so during that time, because I wasn't working, it left me alone with a lot of my inner thoughts, which caused me to be on the verge of a breakdown. Like, to the point where, because I didn't have nothing but time on my hands, I'm looking up like my grandfather on my dad's side, and how do I contact them, and, you know, should I reach out to them? Like, when, girl, like, keep that door closed. Okay, I seen somebody say this, and it resonated at the right exact time. She said, you have to stop focusing on the people who are not there or who do not support you, and start focusing on the ones that are there and who support you. And that really changed my perspective, because y'all know, like in the last video I told y'all, like, it is so baffling to me that I'm just out here by myself, and that nobody was sent here to love me. Like, that's just crazy, you know. And I need to stop saying it because I do have people to love me. I'm gonna say nobody from my family, my mother's side or my father's side, was sent here to love me, and nobody's looking for me. Like, that kind of, you know, it don't sit well with me or whatever. So but yeah, being just in that space, yeah, I gotta keep working, baby. Even if I'm able to just stop, like, I need to make sure that I do content creation or something full time, because being alone with my thoughts, baby, that's gonna send me into like a damn tailspin. I can't handle that, you know. But if you are still out there looking, baby, don't give up. Continue to stay prayed up, and everything is going to work out the way that it should. I was talking to my ex, and he was like, you know, even my friend, and she's a manager at my old job, and she was saying, like, you, because I got like a lot of hitbacks, and she was like, you've been getting a lot of hitbacks, like, that's really good or whatever. Most people don't get that many. Honestly, like, from what I can see, I think it's just a numbers game, right? The more you put in, the better your chances are. Don't be afraid to apply to those positions that say bachelor degree preferred or required. Girl, them to be the ones I be getting, which is crazy because girl don't have no damn bachelor's degree. You know, them be the ones that I wind up getting. So I just be applying to them. But yeah, I think your odds are so much better when you just apply, and then just see what comes of it. You know, what's the worst they can say? No. Okay. But that's how I was able to get like so many interviews back to back. And then, you know, and then I think the more interviews you have too, like, that really allows you to dictate when, where, and when you want to go, how much you want to make, because you can play them against each other and stuff and get more money out of the deal. I actually got 22 days of PTO, unless that's standard now. I ain't never had that. I've had 10 days of PTO max, and I've had and 5 days of sick time. That's the max I've ever had at once. But I've never had just PTO 22 days. Like, that's a whole month off. That's crazy. And then I thank God every day that I did not have to take a pay cut. Like, my God, I was so scared of that. I was like, I'm gonna have to take a pay cut, especially because I get that so often. Like, are you don't have a degree? In my experience, like the field that I'm in, I can honestly say that me having a degree has not hindered me from doing anything, you know? Like, for me, they go more based off of experience, but I don't know. I guess maybe I just got a slick mouth and I know how to talk too. I don't know. Child, I would just say apply for the shit. Even if you that's the field you want to go in, but you don't have the experience and shit, apply for it and just see what happens. I've yet to even come across a company yet that even wants to talk about my degree. Nobody, or the lack thereof. Nobody has ever talked to me about degree. When I go into interviews, never. They always talk to me about work experience, and motivation and stuff like that. And even a lady that I work for now, she's like, you know, your energy was just so calm, and I just felt it. And I was like, really, girl? Because sweating bullets up in here. My life was really chaotic at that time because I didn't have no job. I didn't know what I was gonna do. You know, like, we were just stuck in it, bucking it out here. So I guess my energy, but you know what? She's not the only person that tells me that. Like, so many people be telling me that. I guess I just got a weird way of hiding that, because baby girl, I be stressed the out. So I'm not really sure where y'all be getting these calm energy from, but yeah, honey. But yeah, definitely apply. And I also think the more you go on to, because like my first interview, they still did a callback. Oh my goodness, that lengthy process. I'll tell you about that in a second. But I think the first one was just kind of like getting my feet wet. I hadn't been out there in a while. So then when it came to like that second and third one, oh baby, I was and I had all my answers figured out. Like, I was good then, you know what I'm saying? Because most of the interviews, they ask the same thing in just a different variation, but super, super, super simple. So this particular position that I had interviewed for, like, the pay, girl, when I named my pay rate, she was like, well, in order for us to even get you there, you would have to have 25 years of experience. What? Who in the is gonna have 25 years of experience asking to get paid what I get paid? Let me tell you something, if I have 25 years of experience in a field, I better be the CEO at that point. Okay, I better be owning businesses. What do I look like working for you? Talking about I need 25 years of experience in order to get paid this. But anyway, that was already, a red flag. But I was like, girl, just go through the process because you don't know. So anyway, I had talked to the recruiter. She pushed me through. I talked to the lady, right? And I don't know if I said this. I may have already said it. I may just be, going mile per minute right now. But I feel like when you go on interviews and stuff, like you're interviewing the company as much as they're interviewing you. So she was the lady that I interviewed with, like she was cool, but I don't like our personalities. I feel like they weren't gonna mix. Like I tried to crack a little joke and granted she don't know me or whatever, but she was just very dry, and that may just be her interview style, but it just wasn't a welcoming environment to me. So after the interview, I hadn't talked to the recruiter, and it had been like 3 weeks, right? So in my mind, I didn't follow up because I was like, I don't think it's really a good fit. And then they didn't follow up because I assumed they went with a different person, right? So she finally calls, the recruiter calls, and she's like, well, we still interested. This is 3 weeks later. She's like, oh, we're still interested. And we were just wondering if you had time to do second round interview with 4 different people, 1 hour each. That's a full-time job. That's a full-time job. And you want me to, girl. So I was like, okay, because at the time I hadn't heard back from my current job, so I was like, okay, I'll go ahead and entertain it, the thought of it, whatever. Let me just see what they talking about, because at the end of the day, like, I know, number one, y'all wasn't talking the money I wanted. Number two, y'all not hybrid, y'all not remote, y'all want us to come. And me coming in every day, like, do need to get up, but being fully remote for the last 2 years and then going into the office every day, I knew that gonna work for me. So that's why I'm like, I really was thankful that I got a hybrid position, because I could do that. I could manage that. But going in 5 days, oh hell no. Hell no. But anyway, so I was like, okay, cool. So I'll go ahead and schedule it or whatever. And right when our interview was supposed to be, they called me back and was like, yeah, you can go ahead and start, gave my start date and stuff. So I was like, okay, let me call her and tell her I'm not interested. This emailed me and called me and asked me why wasn't I interested. He said, do you care to elaborate on why you decided to go with another company? First of all, because y'all talking about somebody needs 25 years of experience in order to get paid fairly. Okay, that's number one, right? So that lets me know. And this one was a big company. I ain't even gonna put them out there like that, but it was a big company, a well-known brand where y'all could afford to pay y'all people better. But anyway, so I was like, that's number one. And then number two, like, I'm not coming into that office every day. And then number three, I feel like y'all had already made y'all choice with another candidate, and either their background or something didn't come back the way it was supposed to be, and I was just the backup plan, baby. I feel like that's why I hadn't heard from y'all in 3 days or whatever. I mean, in 3 weeks, because I was just the backup candidate. Yeah, no ma'am. No ma'am. No Pam. No turkey, honey. We weren't about to do that. So, but I just was appalled that you wanted an excuse as to why I decided to go with a different company, when, let's be honest here, people, if they decided to fire you or do layoffs, but they don't give you no courtesy call, they don't let you know. What, you get an email or you get a phone call from HR letting you know effective immediately. That's why I feel like I didn't even feel the need to put in my 2 weeks at my last job, because you one gave it to me. I'm at a place in my life where I think, listen, I'm not giving nobody no courtesy they wouldn't give to me. And I know that's petty, and I know that's very like immature, and I need to grow up. I get it. But I'm not giving nobody, especially these companies, I'm not giving, once you show me who the you are, baby, you can't get no courtesy. You didn't extend no courtesy to me. When threatened my job and told me I better do so. Oh, I'm going too far. When I was told I better do something or the outcome would be me getting fired, girl, you didn't have no regard for the way that you treated me. You didn't have no regard for how that may affect my family. You didn't have no regard for anything. So no, I don't give a about y'all as a company, okay? I said no, and that's my answer. Okay, let's go ahead and blend out. I normally would let this sit for a little bit longer, but baby, like I told y'all, my ex is on his way over here, and I need to get y'all content. I know he about to come over here and bother me. So yeah, but anyway, I think I made a really good choice. The benefits and stuff, like baby, I came out cheaper on benefits. Like who comes out cheaper on benefits? Like $300 worth cheaper. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take that deal, baby. And the company is very inclusive. Like, you know, they got an African American program, the LGBTQIA program. They got like all types of single parent programs. Like they really feed into their employees, and that's something that is so important to me. And then also just making sure that they maintain like a very healthy relationship with their employees as well. Because baby, some of these companies don't do that. We got a gym, we got a cafeteria, girl, we got a doctor's office on site. I said, okay, y'all really showing shit is done. I need some. The most of this video may be bleeped out, but yeah, I'm super excited to be where I am. And then it's been like, you know how sometimes you might be like, oh, I'm so tired of going into work and stuff like that. No, not here. I actually have not experienced that as of yet. Like and maybe because I'm still new, it might be in a couple days I might be like, all right, I was about to say something else. Child, I gotta stop cussing. But anyway, I might be like, you know, girl, I'm not going to the office. I'm tired of going up in there. But now, nope, I don't feel like that. I don't feel like it. In the environment, everybody seem cool. I ain't had no disgruntled people. Normally, by the time you get up in there, you have people be like, oh, girl, you made the wrong decision coming here. Everybody seem pretty chill. Now, they could just be waiting, let the crazy out. I don't know. But I'm going to keep y'all posted and let y'all know how it go. But so far, it's been pretty good. Okay, I am not doing too much today because, girl, I'm not going nowhere. So, we about to just spray this down. Why I just even did that, I don't know. Because we're not going nowhere. I'm literally about to go lay down in my bed because I'm tired, girl. But let's go ahead and do the lips. No, before we get into the lips, baby, I wanted to tell y'all about this, though. I heard that we were supposed to be boycotting, what you call that? Eben, whatever they call it. I guess they did some foul to black people or a black woman. I mean, let's be honest. When is there never a time that they don't ever really do nothing crazy to us? There's always some underlying issues. But whatever. But yeah, that kiss spray. Baby, that kiss spray is good. I gotta find my little pencil sharpener. Hang on. I am not shocked in the least because if we being 100% honest here, most of them companies that sell to us that are not black owned, I mean, they don't be for us. How many times have we seen this, especially in the makeup community, when discussing products that are for brown skin? Like, they don't be for us. So I'm not shocked to see that a company that is not black owned, that sells and targets the black community, doesn't like us. Just like some of these hair companies don't like us. Is that gonna stop me from getting a free wig? No. But if they openly about it, I'm for the people and I won't get away from them. Now, if they gonna pay me, yeah, I'm gonna run up in them. And I said that on one of my lives, like, I run up in them. I sure the do. I runs they pockets because I know that you are targeting black women for a reason. Sorry, child. I thought that was my ex. I thought my kids are letting me in. But yeah. Yep. I charge an arm and a leg to do these hair tutorials and these hair videos. Like, it's not cheap, baby, because I know that there is a reason that you are targeting us. Like, I even find myself getting like a little frustrated when I go to search for wigs that I'm gonna buy, and they be marketed, or the title be like, oh, for black women. Like, I don't know. They just, man. But I can't say nothing because I am also part of the problem because I'm a consumer. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with being a consumer. You're going to spend your money where you're going to spend your money. But if I can help it, I will definitely try not to spend it with that. And besides, like, me and Evan, we wasn't really locked in. Like, there was some stuff that I was like, oh, I need, but we wasn't really locked in. And I actually, like, the residue, like, for real, they say no residue on this thing. And if for real was no residue. Like, I normally have like a little white cast afterwards. So I said, yeah, Kiss is where we gonna be at. I don't know why I just thought Kiss made like makeup, which it would make sense because don't y'all be using that Kiss concealer to do y'all wigs? I don't use that. But yeah, that would make sense why they would go. That's smart. That's very smart. And I love the fact that when you spray it, it feels like a liquid glue, if that makes sense. So it's not really, really tacky coming out, but it kind of, have you guys ever had like Elmer's glue, like the clear one? That's what it kind of feel like when it comes out and it gets thick. And the hold on it, girl, do y'all see this? The hold is insane. Within seconds. Like, I really didn't even have to put a band on it. I put a band on it for a little extra razzle dazzle. But normally you can tell, well, I can tell. I don't know if y'all can tell, but when I do my wigs, look at me giving free promo here. But when I do my wigs, I can normally tell, like, when I've used the spray and when I've used the glue, because the spray will normally harden the lace, and so you'll get like this little shiny, hard little shell. But that did not do that, girl. I'm rocking with Kiss because Kiss rocking with us. Y'all know I got paid to say the wig was good, but let me tell y'all know I come back and tell y'all the real later on. This wig is actually really good. Like, for real. Like, and y'all know, if y'all know anything about me, I don't really fool with curly hair like that because I find like it don't frame my face correctly, and then it just be too hard to use. And yeah, this is not the case with this at all. I've actually been wearing this all week, and I think I'm going to continue to wear it. I'm actually getting geared up for next week, but I'm going to continue to wear it because it's literally so easy to style, and just like probably the best freaking lace I have worked with to date. Like, it's, y'all better go out there and get y'all one. Y'all better go out there and get y'all one because it is literally so good. Like, yep. And this is probably one, like, this company I would probably buy the straight ones from. And it's crazy because I've seen reviews like, oh, that's nothing. Let me put y'all on right quick before I go. But when y'all are doing these videos and stuff for people, and y'all want to get paid for them and stuff like that, get your money up front. Get your money up front, because I continue to see videos of people saying that they didn't get their money or they have to go back and change content later. Get your money up front. Okay, I understand times is hard and you think, oh, I got this contract. Girl, how the hell is you gonna sue overseas? I mean, unless y'all just got it like that, you just got it like that, baby. I don't have it like that to be suing overseas, right? So I can't sue you for breach of contract. So therefore, you got to pay me up front. You have to pay me up front. Each and every time y'all see me do a hair video or anything like that, just know I get paid up front. And that's what I would suggest to y'all. Even if it's just a deposit. I mean, I don't take deposits. I do full payments. I want all my money up front. Because what we're not going to do is you have me create this content, and then you go back and be like, oh, well, I need you to shoot it this way, or I need, or I don't hear from you no more after I posted it and I completed my end. No, you're going to pay me up front. And I'll make sure I stay in contact with you the entire time. But babes, no money up front. So that is the biggest suggestion that I could give to y'all. If y'all want to get off into doing like this, get paid up front. And your price is your price. Alright? If they can't do it, let another company do it. Now, if you're desperate, lower your price down a little bit. Don't tell nobody. Okay? But get your money up front. All about the benchmark. Zelle, Cash App, PayPal. Give me my money. Immediately. Release the funds. Alright guys, so here we are. This is the finished look. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. I did a lot more talking today. I'm going to start working on that, right? I'm going to start working on my consistency. Like, seriously, okay? I just be having a lot going on. When y'all don't see me for spurts like that, it's something wrong with me. It's not because I don't want to come on here. Depression, or I be sick. It be one of the two, right? Yeah, it'd be one of the two. I was like, or it might be because I'm busy, but whatever. It's not because of that. Anyway, I really like the way that today came out. I normally, this has been like my little go-to when I do my everyday makeup for work. And this makeup probably takes me maybe a good 20-30 minutes. It doesn't take long. It probably took longer today because I was talking to y'all, but it don't take long. In the morning, I'm able to get up at 5 and be done probably by 5:30. Be dressed and out the door probably by 6. So it doesn't take a long time at all. I think the lashes definitely help because I don't have to wait on the lashes to dry. You just kind of, they're already there. They are a pain in the ass though. I'm gonna tell you that, okay? And I bought the lash shampoo and I bought the lash remover in order to try to clean them. They're a pain in the ass, okay? I don't know. I be wanting to rip these things out every single day. But yeah, that is it. The most important thing I want to tell you guys, I went from using just one setting powder to now using 3. I use the Beauty Bakery Almond, which they're closing, so I need to see if they have any left. I'm gonna try to order it from Target, the ones they do have left, or I need to try, what is that, Huda or Patrick Starr's One Size. If you guys have tried either of those, let me know. Have you guys tried the One Size spray? If you have, then let me know, because I'm definitely thinking about picking that up next. But the way that I did it was I used the almond kind of just around, just to kind of give me like a natural highlight, a natural carve out of my cheekbones and stuff. And then right here, so I start with the almond, then I go with the Fenty honey, and then right here on that little triangle piece right there, I use the lace from Makeup Revolution, because it's like super bright. So it's 3 different setting powders to get my little desired under eye, which isn't harsh and I don't get flashback, and it just looks a lot better. Yeah, we're working on the techniques and things that work for me and things that don't. Okay, it just takes me a little bit longer than everybody else. We're figuring it out though. But yeah, that is it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed my little talking. I'm working on it, and I also need to I'll probably start doing my little outfit of the days, and probably start posting those. I can't post them on TikTok because they said TikTok is going away, but I'll probably start posting those pretty soon as well, because I don't know if y'all remember what I told y'all for the conference that I had. My friend is a stylist, so she styled me, and I bought like $500 worth of clothes. They just laying around, like they're literally just laying around, hung up, that I need to wear. So I'll probably start wearing those pretty soon as well. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I'll probably start posting like outfit of the days. But just remember, if I'm not posting, baby, depression either whooping my ass or I'm sick. Okay, like I can't move, I'm sick. But yeah, this is it. I did want to add like a little bit of eyeliner, but girl, I'm not going nowhere. I'm about to go lay my down. Try to get better before my ex is here. He probably here now trying to stop me. Crazy. Anyway, I gotta go. But I love you guys, and I'll see you guys next time.